Hello everyone. In our last video we have learned about while loop, how while loop works, what's the advantage of while loop, and what's the syntax of while loop, everything, right? Also I have described you how while loop actually works in step by step, but in this video we'll learn this practically. We'll see how actually while loop works, and we'll see by using debugger in the debugger mode. So what is debugger? So we'll see that according to this code, this while loop going to execute from 1 to 5 in our browser, right? So go back to our browser, and if I refresh, it will print 1 to 5. So we'll see in the debugger mode this how it is actually work. To open the debugger mode, we have to right click on your browser, and you will see something called inspect. So you will also get this achieved by using Ctrl Shift and I. So if I click on this, a window will appear here, and sometimes it will also appear in the down sections also. So you have to go to the source sections, and you will see your file is over here. So as I am only using one file, so it's showing over here. You can if you're not seeing your file here, you just click here and press Ctrl P, and a search box will available here, and you can search your file name over here. So it will already came here, and if I click, I will get this. So this is where you see your code, and this is called breakpoint. If you click on the line number, you can put the breakpoint, what breakpoint actually do. So if I refresh this page, it's automatically print from 1 to 5, right? And it is done in a fraction of seconds, so we don't know how this code is actually working. So if I put a breakpoint over here and again do refresh, you see it's saying pause in debugger. What that means, while executing this code, as I put a breakpoint over here, the debugger paused on this line, so it's not going beyond this line. So until I give an order to execute the other lines, it will remain stop over here. So there we have two button here. One is resume script execution, and one is step over next function call. If I click on this icon, it will execute all the rest of the things if there is no other breakpoint. If I put two breakpoint over here and refresh this, then it will first stop in this line, and if I click on this, it will jump over next breakpoint, and so on. So if I click, it will remain here, because I will say you the reason. So for now I just remove this breakpoint and resume this. So we will see how actually this while loop work here. So let me refresh this page again, and I get my breakpoint over here. So you see the debugger is paused in this line. So if I hover on this variable, it is saying undefined. Why it is saying undefined? Because though my breakpoint is on this line, and still this line is not executed, so that's mean this variable is not yet defined and initialized. That's why it's called undefined. And if I click on this button, it will take me to the next line. So if I call this, it's go to the next line, and if I hover on this variable, it will show me 1, because it's already defined and initialized by the value 1. So now, as I say to you, that this while loop always considers some value which is true and false, some boolean value, and based on this it will always execute. So if this expression's value is true, then only it will execute, otherwise it will not. So how to check the value of this expression? So select this whole expression, and if you hover on it, you'll see the value is true, that is 1 less than equal to 5, that is true. So if I now click on this, it should go inside of this while loop, and it will print this line. So while executed this line, as the value of this variable is 1, you will see in this browser here 1 will come. So if I go to the next, you see 1 came over here. So that line already execute, and it will print 1 in our browser. Now variable 1 value is 1, and here also variable 1 value is 1. So if I do this increment operator on this variable 1, so what happened? So if I click on the next, it's go back to the first line, and now if you check the variable 1 value, that is changed to 2, because this incremental operator does work on the previous value and make it increment by 1, and store within this variable, which make it as 2. Now if you see 2 less than equal to 5, so if I just again select this and check, it is true, right? So again I go to the next line, and again next line, it print 2 over here. Again this value is currently 2, and this is also 2. If I do an incremental operator on the variable 2, it will make it as 3. Now the variable value 1 is 3. So again, 3 less than equal to 5. Yes, it's true. So go back, go down, and it will print 3 in our browser. Again, it will increment variable 1 value by 1, so it is 4. So 4 less than equal to 5. Yeah, it's true. Go down and print 4 in the browser, and again do one incremental operation on the variable 1, and it is value is 5. Now variable 5 less than equal to 5, just check one. Yeah, it's true. So it will again go down into the code, and it will print 5 in our browser, and change the variable 1 value by 1, and it make it as 6. Now we'll see what happen if I check this consider this is come as false, right? Variable 1 is not less than equal to, means 6 is not less than equal to 5, right? So if I go on the next, it will come out of this loop and it will just stop. So this way the while loop will work. So this way you can do by your own. You can write any code in your JavaScript and check over here, and if you do debug, you will learn more. Okay, so that's all for this video. If you have any question, please reach back to me in the comment section, or if you understand video, please give it a like, and see you in the next video. Thank you.